everyone? This is Gthang86. Some of you have probably watched my videos. I haven't made much. I just started recording, but today I'm about to show you guys an LE build. This build is what I like to call the tank and spank. It's basically a healing tank Kandi build. I'm just gonna get right into it for you guys. Basically with the build I went with a bunch of settlers gear. As you can see, I have settlers on all my trinkets, settlers a little bit in my armor. I put in some apothecary here and there, but you know, mostly just settlers and apothecary basically. You can mix it up however you like. Sometimes I switch up, but mostly just consists of is toughness, healing power, and condition damage. I went with the Traveler runes myself because I like the mobility, I like the boon duration it gives, and a little bit of con duration too, and plus you get the all stats. So it's your choice of what you want to run there for runes, but that's my choice here. Alright, as far as the build itself, I went into the earth tree, the water tree, and the arcane tree. In the arcane tree, I picked up arcane precision. Right here on this first line, you basically can pick up wherever you like. I pick up arcane precision for a little bit more burst, a little extra Kandi here and there. If you want more vigor might be the way to go. Ring of fire, arcane embodiment, whatever. Less fall damage if that's what you want to go with. But me, I picked up arcane precision. In this build itself, down the arcane tree, you get arcane fury, of course. You get fury when you swap attunements. You get elemental attunement, which gives you a boon when you swap attunements. And you get elemental enchantment, which increases your boon duration and your attunements recharge a lot faster. It's really nice. Besides the arcane precision, I also select the elemental contingency, which actually gives you a boon when you are struck every 10 seconds. I also picked up the evasive arcana. This skill is great for either making a nice burst with your class, or if you want some little bit of survivability with the cleansing wave, the blinding flash, or the shockwave with the cripple. There you see each of them. Alright, pretty brilliant. It's really useful. Down the water tree. The water tree is where you get most of your healing from. Of course, you get the soothing mist. You get the healing ripple from just attuning to water. You get a little bit of healing. And you get the aquatic benevolence. Healing down to allies increase. For what I picked up is I picked up the soothing ice for a little bit defense and a little bit more regeneration. Soothing disruption, which reduces recharge of all my cantrips and gives me regen and vigor when I use cantrips. And cleansing water, which removes a condition whenever granting regeneration to myself or an ally. Down the earth tree, you automatically get the gain toughness when attuning the earth, and it makes you pretty tanky, as is. You get the damage foes and cripple them when attuning to earth. You're taking less damage from foes within close range, which is really nice, especially for those burst class like thieves and Zerker warriors, you know. Well, at least the ones that are not using the rifle, that is. But most melee classes, this helps a lot with. Alright, so what I picked up is I picked up Earth's Embrace, which is also another cantrip, but also gets the recharge reduced from my soothing disruption skill. So you also get vigor and regen when this skill goes off. It goes off whenever you're about 50% health, and it gives you a lot of defense. As you can see, it gives you protection and stability, which is awesome, and it also breaks stones. The next thing I pick up is Rock Solid. Whenever you switch to Earth, you get the extra stability. This really comes in handy if you want to get off an extra burst skill attack or a heal. Extra stability when switching to Rock Solid, switching to Earth is great. The last thing I pick up is Stoneheart. The reason I pick up this is because, man, I hate being critted down, especially by all the Zerker Rangers and thieves that's running around. I figure I don't need any of these other ones here because as an Elliot sub, you should have plenty of conduit removal. So, and written in stone, I'm not running many signets except for just one, and that's all by choice. Alright, so as far as the slot skills go, I picked up mostly cantrips because of the cantrip Soothing Disruption tree, getting me vigor and plenty of regen. So I got plenty of healing going on, plenty of dodging going on. As you can see, I picked up the Armor Earth and the Lightning Flash. These two cantrips, I say, is probably a must for this build. You might want to definitely have these two at least. The third slot skill is really your choice. I'll pick up Signet of Earth because I like the extra toughness and I like the Immobilize and a little bit extra bleed. Comes in handy. The last thing I picked up is the Conjure Fire Greatsword. This is just for a little bit of escape and mobility. If you need to get away from a Zerg, or get away from a group that's pressuring you too much, it really comes in handy for that.